Hi everybody, this is Nancy Norbeck and I am here with this week's Creative Pep Talk, which is the 50th Creative Pep Talk. It's a little bit mind-blowing to me that it has been almost 2 years since I started doing these, and I'm feeling kind of festive about it because I'll be honest with you, when I first started, when it was first suggested to me, I didn't think that I could keep this going for more than maybe 10 or 20 pep talks. And of course, the person who suggested it told me that I was not going to run out of ideas. And like most of us, I kind of had my doubts. But it turns out that that was exactly right. I've been doing these now and keeping a list and writing down whatever inspires me. And that's where a lot of these have come from. Some of them are just plain Kaizen Muse tools. Some of them are my own observations. But what I'm noticing is that, there's wisdom everywhere. But this week, I do want to give you a Kaizen Muse tool because it's kind of mind-boggling to me that I apparently haven't talked about this tool specifically in a pep talk yet. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in another context a couple of times, but in any case, the thing that I think is super ironic about this is that the tool that I want to tell you about is a credit report. It's really, really, really important to give yourself credit for the things that you accomplish, right? Like 50 pep talks, or finishing your novel, or starting your novel. Whatever it is, you need to give yourself credit for it. And a credit report is the easiest way to do it. To make a credit report, all you have to do is get a sheet of paper, write credit report at the top, and start listing the things that you've accomplished. Now, you can do this in all sorts of contexts and for all sorts of time periods. I could write down the name of every pep talk for the last 2 years, and that could be my credit report, because that's where we are. But I could also break it down differently. I could break it down into the things that I had to do in order to start doing credit report episodes, how I decided to put them together, what I wanted them to be like, making that happen, making the switch to doing this kind of video rather than the kind I did at the beginning. All of those things are important pieces that go into the accomplishment. The thing is, no matter how you decide to do a credit report, the most important thing is just to do it. Because when we accomplish things, even things we think we can't do, or that we think are going to be really difficult, or that we think will take a long time, we forget that we accomplished them. I think it's a function of our brain's negativity bias. We just completely discount the fact that we've done all of this stuff. We take it out of our mental radar and we focus instead on all the things we still have to do and how hard that's going to be. But what happens when you make a credit report? You have an instant visual reminder. Hey, look at all this stuff I did. This is a lot. I really deserve credit for getting all of these things done. It gives you a completely different perspective and a reminder that you can do a lot more than you think you can. So I invite you to find yourself a piece of paper, write the words credit report at the top, and start making yourself a list. I find this really valuable during periods of time where I have a lot to do and I feel like I've gotten nothing done, because it always turns out that I did more than I thought. And that works in all sorts of different contexts. So try it out, play with the format, play with the focus, see what works for you. It's going to probably be different in different situations, but regardless, it's a powerful practice and it's one that I hope that you will adopt. And with that, I will see you next time for episode 51.